Hello, hello, hey, YouTube! Welcome to the nest. Can you hear me? Can you hear me okay? Hey, yeah, for some reason I don't trust you, TKE. Welcome to the nest. Joe Kasprick, TKE, Jason Beecher. Yeah, Robert Feely, Neil McKenzie, Joe Kasprick. Welcome to the nest. How you doing? What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? I gots to know. Subsequent Neil, that's funny. Let me remove this mouse. Go to me and board. There we go. Alrighty. So what we doing today? Besides, visiting me, and for some reason, you got the top of my head. Let's do this. There we go. Pickles. Jason Beecher's carrying the pickled steel Warhog, Leatherman Wingman, and the Gerber utility knife. Neil, the Knight's Edge, is carrying Tommy's Chupacabra. Hey, do you guys ever carry your own knives? That's what I want to know. You and Tommy. Just out of curiosity. Daniel Smith, welcome to the nest. What's up? What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? What you have for lunch? What are you having for dinner? I had a hot link sausage and cheese and green peppers and onions. Omelet for breakfast. We'll just call it brunch. And I am carrying my, Joe Kasprick's carrying a TISUR K, a Devo Mash, and a Phoenix LD30. Don't know what that is, but TISUR K. Which TISUR K are you carrying? Also, I'm carrying the Penguin, the Ventizo Atlas, and I'm also carrying, let's see, which pocket is in? There we go. About to go make some videos, though just got done eating lunch. I'll keep your Glenn Levitt drinking, Hawaiian shirt wearing, sexy old ass in the background, though. Well, I appreciate that, Neil. And I'm also carrying the Wingspan. Henry G's in the house. Welcome to the nest. And Kathleen, how you doing? What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? I got to know. We just went over my lunch and my carry. I'm carrying the Wingspan. Oops. Fail. There we go. The Wingspan. QSP Penguin. And the Ventizo Atlas. That's what I'm carrying today. On the table next to my chair where I sit and watch YouTube on the big screen TV, I have my mini Minotaur. Let's see, Daniel Smith is toting his Montana Knife Company Mini Speed Goat. Mini Speed Goat. Ultra everywhere if I need it or not. Nice. And Kathleen Smith is carrying her baby banter and a Tennessee Lake Teardrop. I don't know what a Tennessee Lake Teardrop is. I'm guessing it's a slip joint, but I'm not absolutely sure. That's just a guess. But the baby banter is cool. I need to get me one. I'd actually like to get a full-size banter. But mainly because I'm about over with the mini knives. But I'm not opposed to carrying them or purchasing them or winning them. Yeah, so that's what's going on here. And I'll remind you guys later. Oh, Robert Feely's carrying the Kaiser Genie and a QSP Hedgehog. Nice, nice. John Tagamori, what's up? Welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? What you have for lunch? And what do you have for dinner? I'm not sure about dinner. I was supposed to have leftover pizza for lunch, which might become dinner. I don't know. And Marco, is Marco in the house? I didn't see him. But welcome to the nest. What are you carrying, John? Joe Kasperk, I know you're carrying some heat. Come on, share. You too, Henry G. What's up? What are you carrying? What's in your pockets? I gots to know. Listen to that. Can you hear that? Which knife do you think that is? Leftover pizza and Lefroy sounds delightful. Yeah, Lefroy's a little too smoky for me. Upsets the tummy. And I got a big tummy to upset. So the three knives I just showed you, which knife are you hearing now? Can you hear it? Got my Best Tech Taipan. Oh, I like that. I like that. And the Gecko Sakura. Nice carry, John. I like that Taipan. You know, it's kind of reminiscent of a Tempest, if you really look at it. I'm just saying. But 3 guesses which knife you're hearing. Of the 3 that I showed you, the Penguin, the Wingspan, and the Fintizo, which one are you hearing clack? Marco, welcome to the nest. McAllen. That's my favorite. McAllen 18. No, sorry. McAllen 12. Aged for 12 years in a sherry cask. Yummy. But right now I'm just drinking. It's a little out of my price range. I'm drinking a Bullet bourbon. Henry G's carrying an Ultratech Dagger CBP, annoying the bride with working out the button on it. Yeah, it can be annoying, I guess, can it? John Tagamori's guessing the Wingspan. Anybody else care to guess? Neil McKenzie's NKD CJRB bolt. Hey, how do you like that locking system, Neil? The modified bar lock. Just curious. I already gave you my carry original. Oh, sorry, Joe. Sorry, bad memory. Which Towser K are you carrying? What's the scales on it? No, John, since you're the only guesser, I'm gonna direct this to you. I'm flipping the Fintizo. See, this is what the Fintizo sounds like. This is the Penguin, a little higher pitched. And then here's the Wingspan. I'll fit out in a couple of hours. I'm not sure what that means, Neil. But okay. And this is the Wingspan right here. It's not as loud, but just as fidgety as the rest. I can't I can't do the Wingspan with my left hand very well. At least not on camera. When it's held down low, I can do it easier. But there we go. All right, I gotta have a few packages to unbox or unbag. box, depending, that I received this week. And this one here is, I think, from BOMATA. Let me switch cameras on you. There we go. Minimize me, maximize this. Or actually, why don't we go here? This one. There we go. Now you can see it better. See that? This is the envelope from... Knife will be here soon. Aha! I'm going to use the wingspan to open this. Envelope. And oh, got a nice note. A nice note from a Blue. Brother Ron, sorry for the delay. Here's the channel swag for your gauze. Thanks for all your support, not just on YouTube, but in our current situation. We can't thank you and the community enough. Sincerely, Blue and Twisted Sis. Nice little note. I'm gonna keep this, put this in my my swag box to memorialize that. Throw this little envelope away and let's take a look at the swag. Ooh. Got some kind of, oh, okay. So we have a, holy crap, look at this. Look at that. Crow's Blade and Woodworks. Kind of patch-like thing. Let me open it up and see what it's really like. I think it's, and it's a complicated bag. All right, so Addicted Blades 2, welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? Wow. Feels like some kind of rubber thing. It's kind of neat. Look at that. I love it. Love it. Put that right here, front and center, right on the patch, right on the sticker. Nice, nice. And let's see what's in this. Keep on forgetting to make sure that it's in camera. Oh. Ooh, nice. Oh, look at all these. Blue knows how to do it right. Look at all these stickers. BOMATA Ninja. Some Twisted Sis and Blue. And Twisted Sis stickers. Nice. I'm set. Or y'all are set. For when I do giveaways. Here's the Twisted Sis. BOMATA. And the two together. Nice. I'm gonna leave that here. Make sure that that stays. That's mine forever. Michael Trockeld, welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? I got to know. All right, one package down. Next package. This one's from, I blocked it out, but now I can't remember who it's from. Oh, I think this is from Casey. This was, I think 6 months in the works. I placed my first request for channel stickers about 6 months ago, and 6 months and 6 emails later, finally, I have some Nice fast giveaway stickers. Not saying I don't appreciate it, but I had to work for this. Michael Threckeld has got a Max Ace Black Mirror today. Nice. Did you got it? Did you just get it today, or is that just your carry? Is that your carry today? As if I'm saying just as if it was just, you know, a garage. I mean a gas station knife. Nice fast stickers. You got a decent supply here, and nice nice fast stickers. These new stickers. Nice. Put these over to the side. Save this bag. Oh, I was going to save the bag, but it's cut. So unfortunately, no. All right, that's it for the stickers. Now for a box that my girlfriend gave me, got me from, obviously, from Amazon. Lone Star, welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? Mick Ranger, welcome to the nest. Hey. What are y'all carrying in your pockets? Lone Star's carrying today is a cold steel holdout, 6-inch, and a CJRB feldspar, large. Nice. I need to get me a feldspar. And how long is the blade on that large feldspar, Lone Star? I wants to know. I'd like a big knife. Addicted to the Blades 2 is carrying an ethereal folding knife by GeoKnife. You know, I need to get me one of those. Giveaway win from Casey Knives Fast. Nice. He gives away some decent knives. Michael Throkeld's had that knife. And some regular greetings. Let me go ahead and open this up. I know what this is, but you guys don't, and this is kind of fitting for the channel, or for me personally. It's called One Tigris. I will put this on the after this. I will put a link to this on my video, or the live stream video description, and it'll be forevermore in the new giveaways, new descriptions, so you could get one of these yourselves. It is not an affiliate link. It's just going to be an Amazon link just for y'all's pleasure. GWCASE are going to take a run to Wally World, see if they got any Ozark Trails. Nice. I bought all mine via the internet for pickup. That's how I got mine. And I'll be giving some away soon. Those people, those folks that won knives in my last giveaway, all got a bonus Ozark Trail knife for being patient with my the extra week it took me to send out their giveaway wins. But here's the stick, the labels on the box. Let's open this up if I can figure out how to do that. Aha! Listen to this. And open this up. Looks nondescript. Can be used like a booklet. Let me back this up. But I'll show you what this is for. For my Ranger eyes. I'm going to put them in like this, because this can also be hung up like this. Let me change screens again. like this. We hung up on the wall like this, and convenient. Old school rocker 64. Welcome to the nest. If I'm not mistaken, you're Mama Loot. Welcome. What are you carrying? What kind of knife you got? What are you hanging on to? What'd you have for lunch? And better yet, what are you having for dinner? Because I'm hungry. Good afternoon, everyone. Stopping in to hit that like button and wish you all a good Saturday. Nice. Thank you very much, Mama. Thank you for stopping by. Anyways, let me switch back to the board mini-me. Put that there. I gave away most of my good patches, unfortunately. So these are what I have left. Actually, I have other patches for giveaways, but I'll rearrange these in a fitting manner at a later date, maybe. This is a quality EDC with innovative design. Ant design. I'll find an appropriate place for this. Now let me put it right here. Move this down a little bit. There we go. Twisted cis patch. Rain dry. You're not gonna have to deal with this for long. I only have so many of these. I thought I had I do. I have a DSKFS one, but I'll dig that up later. There we go. And that's my current Ranger eyes. Nice, nice. Oop, this looks too much on the seam. There we go. There we go. And this will go on the wall at a later date. What fell? The labels. Okay. Oops. Gotta fix that. Oh, popcorn shrimp. Nice. Kelly's Mishmash. Welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? What you have for lunch? And what do you have for dinner? Oh, let's see. It's Mishmash. I have a ringed binder to put. Oh, yes. And I've seen that, Kelly. That's what gave me an idea to look these up, is seeing your patches. Plus 2 large wall type panels and a smaller wall panel. Nice. I'm just starting my collection. Until now, I was giving them away. Michael Truckall, really? Nice. Do you actually know him? Have you met him? I like his channel. I actually like his knives. I'll be giving away some 704 knives in the future giveaways. Uh-oh. Did I freeze up? I can't. Oh, there we go. It was just my mouse. Or actually, operator error. I couldn't operate my mouse. Like my patches, I have the binder 1 for more to have in background pictures, just to have to remember to use it. I hear you. Hey, you gotta be extremely busy, constantly making those paracord items and taking care of the pickled steel knives and life. That's a busy sister. Ginger Fisher, welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? Because Mishmash had shrimp and clam strips for lunch. Nice. Carrying a T-Kel Piranha and a Kaiser Crest Gecko Customs. Nice. Oh, I need to get one of those. Yeah, as you all know, I am a Kaiser fanboy, and I don't think there's a Kaiser that I don't want. Okay, let's move on to the next package. This, I told you the story about this last week. This is the my whatchamacallit win, auction win from Caleb's 1776's giveaway. And it says he put a little personal note on the box. Ron Crow, giant thank you, Ron. I haven't seen this yet. I'm not actually sure what the model is, or what the knife looks like, because I was driving during the whole auction, and you know, bidding while I was driving. I had to pull off the road to make PayPal payments. But here we go. It's the Wallopton. I suppose that's how it's pronounced. Oh, wait a second. There's some. Ooh, got some swag. Got a Kaiser microfiber. I'm guessing this is a Kelly's Mismatch zipper pull, which I love these zipper pulls. I have two on my everyday carry pouch. That makes it a world easy to open the zippers on that pouch. Let me now see. I was back in my mind's eye, and I'm not paying attention to the chat. Blackout Nanner. Well, okay. I'm guessing that says CJRB knife, the Nanner. Looks like it's the shape of a banana. That's an interesting looking knife. I'd like to get it just for the oh geez, I'm having a senior moment. Anyways, to talk about, same thing with the Kaiser's Killer Chili Pepper. Let's see, Kelly's Mismatch. I'm adding a Kelly's Paragrenade to the making. One with a 9 inches of paracord, and the other with 20 inches. Rough lengths. May vary slightly, but right at those lengths. What's a Paragrenade? I've never heard of that. Sounds interesting though. It'll be a quick, wait. Oops. Come on. Chat. All right. It'll be a quick deploy paracord item with a carabiner to hook on whatever you want to hook on. Oh, okay. Nice. James McCann, welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? Kathleen Smith, for people that hike, camp, I think it would be something that could be handy. Yeah, it sounds like it, you know, just something that you need to just hurry up and whip out. Oh, not inches, feet. So if there's close quarters, you can actually pop them in the head with something. It was like, pop. It's kind of small, but I like it. Oh, is John Tagamore tanking off? See you later. Thank you for stopping by. Oh yeah, well, you know, when I'm reading glancing at the chat, it's hard to see whether you're using an apostrophe or a quote sign. Mama Loot has a badass knife designer as a son. What more does she need? Well, unless she's carrying him around in her pocket, she needs to carry a knife. Nice. So much easier to look at the chat on via YouTube than via OBS. I can actually control the slider and see the past chat, and that's why I'm looking over to my left. Because I just sent you a pic on IG. I'm gonna take a look at this. Hang on. And I might share. I really dislike IG on the computer. Okay, so let me try to share that. There we go. How's that? That's kind of cool. Nine feet and 20 feet. Neat. I bet you it's a bitch to undeploy or actually put back away. But that's neat. I'm just waiting to get in the carabiners for them. Nice. That's pretty neat. I like the green. Let me sit and relax for a second. Wyoming Adventures. Welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? What you have for lunch? What do you have for TC Blades is in the nest. Welcome, welcome. What's in your pockets? How you doing, man? I'm doing great. I am carrying a Ferromonster Ferrax in purple carbon fiber and TI. Ooh, that sounds nice. I like the Ferromonster knives. To do is a pain. To deploy, unlock, and pull. Yeah. And then when you're done, you're left with all this 9-foot long paracord or 20-foot long paracord. I'm going to make a smaller one for showing purposes and do a video so people can see how to do it. Nice. Make for a good emergency tool. All right, let's go back to the items. Let me switch back. Board mini-me. For some reason that's... Let me see if I can fix that a little bit. It shouldn't be that small. Oops. Oh, I see. I have one too many. Wait. Let me see something. Oops. Mini-me. I don't know why that is that way, but I'll fix it later. Anyway, it's okay. So a pickled steel sticker. Kelly's paracord. Caleb 1776. Stacy bolster blades. Eagle Scout EDC. Nice. I think that's my first Eagle Scout. Chef Rocky. Pickled steel sticker. Oh. I have a Vu Ranger Eye. Nice. That's gonna go in the box. Gonna go in the thing. Oh, I forgot. Why didn't I see those before? I need to put that in my little booklet. Sun Cut sticker and then Chef Rocky sticker. Nice. But time to get to business. Break out the sharp pointy thing. Oh, wow, this is a honker. I gotta weigh this before I deploy it. Yeah, 5.38 ounces. So it's not a tiny thing. Let me see if I can plumb finger flick it. Nope. Oh, a little bit. There we go. It's contoured kind of differently, which is kind of neat. Feels really good in the hand. Blade is looks like about 3 1/4 inches. Cutting edge is 3 1/8. Overall length is looks like 7 3/4. Well, this is chonker. The detent needs a little work, but I'm down for it. Yeah, and I could feel a little thing when you do this, when you get it off the detent and it's going like this, I can feel a little resistance. So the detent is a little tight. Oh man, we got at least looks like a 50-60% lockup. Look at that. And the bearings probably need to be cleaned and lubed. But yeah, the flipper is a little on the weak side. And let's see. But that's snappy. Once you get your finger into the hole, which is a little bit of a trick because it's kind of partially hidden, and you can see that. Let's see. Okay, back to the chat. Needs a little lube, maybe. Yeah, a little lube, a little cleaning. I might have to do a detent adjust. Let's see. Wyoming Ventures carrying the Kaiser Meteora. Nice. I like that knife. Then again, like I said, there isn't too many Kaisers I don't like. Oh, you know, it's snappy for the back flick if you get your finger in there right. That's what she said. I'm doing okay, having some vertigo problems again, but it will get better. Oh, I couldn't deal with your vertigo. My sister is on full disability because of vertigo episodes, and also serious migraines. Has nothing to do with the 2 tumors in her head, but you know. But of course, the good doctors that diagnosed her were at the Cleveland Clinic. So, you know, you got to take anything like that with a grain of salt. But, you know, the Cleveland Clinic is a world-renowned medical center. So we just hope that they have some good docs. And of course, Marco is number 1, as he should be. You know, Marco's like Superman. He's always around. Oh, did you hear that? You know, it's only every once in a while that I get a good snap, and never camera because I gotta hold my arm out like this, and that's not natural. But anyways, thank you, Wyoming. She's okay. She's just, you know, her average everyday nutcase. She's my little sis. What can I say? She has issues that are non-medical related. Let me pull my stickers out of this. Put these over here. Put this box over here. Out of this way. And now, as Kelly, no, not Kelly, Kathleen Smith always says, I'm a lucky person, which I am. Thank you, Mick. I am. I'm very lucky. I can't complain about the winning gauze or giveaways. I go through dry spells, but then again, I go through winning spells too. So here's this giveaway is a G-ball giveaway. Dun, dun, dun. Gentleman Bonner, welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you getting? Let me go through the stickers first. Put this over to the side. Oh, fancy bag. There we go. Oh, okay. G-ball vision. Another G-ball. Wow, quite a few G-ball vision. Oh, this is like a magnet, I think. That's kind of cool. Some more G-ball vision stickers, which are going to end up in some giveaways. Kaiser Bear. You know, it actually feels like several stickers, but it's just one. A Band-Aid. Alcohol pad, nice. And an antibiotic, nice. And looks like I don't know, some kind of weird koala with undead koala. Knife Nerd Club. Will and Carry. 50 ways to peel a banana, I guess. What the hell happened? You know what? Damn you. Hang on. Sorry, people. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was my overhead cam was set for there we go. That's better. 50 ways to peel a banana, I guess. Old Mad Yako sticker. TPK, traditional pocket knives. Same thing, riser cutlery. QSP. Better knife, better life. You betcha. Another Kaiser sticker. Riser cutlery. And a Glow Rhino sticker. So that's the swag. Put these with the other stickers. Gonna save this Ziploc for sticker giveaways. Huh. That's weird. Oops. Oh, I get that sticker later. And I have a hands up bag holder thingy. Oh, another Kaiser microfiber and a fixed blade. Let's do the fixed blade first. This is officially my first real fixed blade. Oh, nice retention. Like no rattle. I'm shaking it right in front of my microphone. No rattle. And good retention. And it's a Kaiser. I can't remember. I can't remember the model. This isn't that sad. But nice little fixie. And it's got a, looks like a 3-inch blade with 2 1/4 inch cutting edge. Nice little sharpening choil. Plunge grind is very far back. Black micarta handle, which feels grippy. You know, I was going to use this knife as a giveaway, but I mean, I might rethink this. It's really good in the hand. It's essentially I can squeeze 4 fingers on it. Get up on that blade. Nice sheep's foot shape. Let's see what the peeps are saying. Deckhand, that's it. Thank you, Sheila. I appreciate that. Got my back. G-Ball. Is G-Ball in? G-Ball. Hey, welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? I'm just opening your giveaway. But yeah, oh, that's what these are for. I'm guessing this is this an ulti-clip? It's, pardon me, I'm new to the fixed blade thing. I see them on, on my TV on the YouTube, but seeing and experiencing are 2 different things. I don't know how these pieces go together. I guess I'm gonna have to watch a YouTube video. But that's cool. But yeah, like I said, I was thinking I was gonna give this away, but this would be very good carrying it scout style at the small of my back under my Hawaiian shirt. Yeah, I like that. Man, that's good retention. Nice. Thank you very much, G-Ball. This is the first of 2 knives. I'll put this over here. Let me unsheath it so you guys can see it, the knife in all its glory there. And then put these over to the side. Move this out of the way. And then Rolf Robertson, welcome to the nest. You've probably been here for a while, but what are you carrying? What's in your pockets? I got to know. And that's what I've been looking forward to. He's a Kaiser. Ooh, that's a little tight. Oh, wow, hear that? Listen to that again. That's a clack. Wow, a Kaiser T1. Come on, focus, focus, focus. There we go. .154 cm steel. Can't see who the designer is. Writing's too small. Maybe you guys can see it. Focus. How about this camera? Let me make this big. Me? Let's go with this camera. Can you make that out? No, I can't. Let me try my magnifying glass. I'm gonna say Unicom. Ah, boom. News to me. But anyways, it's a Kaiser T1. Listen to that clack. And thumb stud opening. Let's see. About a 3 1/4 inch blade with 3 1/8 cutting edge, and it is 7.5 inches from tip to tail. Nice size knife. Looks like black or green micarta. Let me oh, there she be. That's a little bright. There we go. And let me lighten it up a little bit. Helps when you got enough light, especially with these aging eyes. You know, when I first noticed that I was starting to get old is I turned 40, and how I knew is I needed reading glasses. That's it. Ulrich Henry. Yeah, that's what it says. I just couldn't really make it out enough to read it because it's so small. Hope everyone's happy. Ron Dobbins is hoping everybody has a great day today and a weekend too. You betcha. I'm off Monday and Tuesday. Speaking of which, I am doing a vertical live on Monday, and I think I might work on this on the Wolopton. Might work on that knife during the live stream. Wow, I do like this Kaiser. Oh, listen to that. So I'll put that there. I got an extra Concept knife holder. Wyoming agrees with me about the eyes. Have you, Gareth? Gareth's in the house. Did I know Gareth's in the house? Did I, welcome to the nest? Welcome to the nest, Gareth. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? Oh, and I have one more giveaway, and this is the coup de grace. It's in a unmarked pouch. Actually, it came in a priority mail bag. It's a giveaway I won last Sunday. This is a Zach Stuff giveaway. It was a members giveaway. Dwayne Letterman, welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? Dan Sam, hey, welcome to the nest. I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed with the edge retention and insane sharpness of my Kubikoius in 14C 28N and 15 degree polished edge. It flies through paper towel. Nice, very nice. Did I miss Ron Dobbins coming in, or did I already greet him? I can't seem to remember. My eyes are going to I need glasses now. Yeah, mine started going. Now, when I first noticed my eyes starting to go, I had exceptional far vision. And, I could read traffic signs farther away than anybody that I knew, And I noticed that I had to get closer and closer and closer to the traffic signs to be able to read them. And so I went to see a optometrist, and they checked out my eyes, and my far vision was actually 2020. So, you know, I noticed it because I had exceptional far vision, but my far vision degraded to normal, so I no longer had supervision. But what they did say is I needed reading glasses, because I did notice I was holding my books further away or closer to read them, actually further away. But so that was when I turned 40. I had reading, so I got prescribed reading glasses, and I didn't wear them because it's a pain in the ass to carry around a pair of glasses that you only need every once in a while. And I really didn't need them because I could just, you know, adjust the distance. But when I turned 41, I noticed my far vision and near vision had degraded so much so that I needed bifocals, and it's been all downhill since. What are you carrying, Dwayne? What's in your pockets? What you have for lunch? I got to know. What's everybody drinking? I'm drinking Bullet Bourbon, and I had an omelet for brunch. But anyways, back to the giveaway. Let me switch visions again. Cameras. There we go. And we'll see what I had won. And if you watched Zach's stuff on Sunday, you would know. He sent this priority mail, so I got this lickety split. Damn. You know, I should just cut the box open. Let me make sure there's nothing in this. Nope. Just packing material. But, you know, we have to go through the swag first before we can see the pointy thing. But here you can see what it is. Let me put it that way so you really can't read it, in case you had. Let me advance this. There we go. Oh, what the hell's going on here? William Hornbustle, welcome to the nest. Ron is not drinking rum. Ron doesn't drink rum unless it's unless I'm on a cruise and I'm drinking one of those fruity drinks with little umbrellas. Let's see. I'm out of Puff Puff. That's no good. G-Ball, I'm always vaping. I smoke the old-fashioned way. Actually, before we move on, it's been an hour. It is. Ron Dobbins is snacking on pretzels and coconut water. You know, I gotta tell you, I was so disappointed. When I was a kid, I talked my mom into buying me a coconut at the grocery store. And I had, it took an act of God to open up that coconut. I had to take a cold steel chisel, and a hammer to crack that open, and it took a while. Me and my friends gathered around, and we all took turns trying to open the damn thing. When we finally opened it, I was disappointed that it was just water in there. I was expecting it to be coconut milk, not coconut water. Where's my phone? I am gonna take y'all on a little field trip. I'll leave you looking at my shiny things, my new things. I will continue the conversation. Oh, here's a helmet, Kaiser helmet. let's see, a wingspan and my Ventizo. I'll take you with me as soon as I find my live stream on my phone. Let me hang on. Hold the horses. Alrighty then. Still haven't found my live stream yet. There we go. All right, and now I can see the chat. All right, let me go, and I don't have the advantage of being able to vape inside the house, so I need to go out to the garage and take care of my nicotine needs. Let's see, McRanger cooked a 10-pound pork shoulder overnight, and it's so good. Oh, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. I need to pick up some pork shoulder. Anyways, yeah, about the coconut. Yeah, I was disappointed about the coconut water. It's probably why I like pina coladas so much. Yeah, Wyoming. Did that as a kid also. Ron Dobbins is going over to McRanger's house to grab some pork shoulder. Kaiser helmet is a knife. It is a nice knife. It's severely underrated. The wingspan does look good, doesn't it? I like the stonewash, and the unexpectedness of it being a hollow grind is fantastic. Hey, McRanger, try this. When you shred it up and you make your pulled pork and you mix it with some barbecue sauce, get some chipotles, peppers packed in adobo, mix that with a little mayonnaise and blend it up, and make the sandwiches out of King's Hawaiian bread with that chipotle mayo. Ho, man, I brought that to a party once, and 6 pounds of pork pulled pork went fast. It was a favorite. Waiting to cook dinner: schnitzel, red cabbage, and green beans. Oh man, and now I'm jealous. I love some schnitzel, especially the Jaeger schnitzel. And no Spätzle or Spätzle. I know you're not a German restaurant. Speaking of which, I need to go to the local German restaurant. It's a crappy German restaurant, but at least they have schnitzel. Gonzo, welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? I gots to know. Help with gadgets. Welcome to the nest, Tommy. What are you carrying? What's in your pockets? Brian F. Hey, welcome to the nest. Man, how far behind am I? I get to talking in my stories and I lose track of the chat. What are you carrying? What's in your pockets? Gonzo asks, is the bench made from Zach? Yes, sir. Won it on last Sunday's giveaway. I'll be opening that up in a minute. Mick Ranger says eating pork shoulder in San Diego Beach would be way better. That's a Ron Dobbins thing. Wingspan is good, either flat or hollow grain version. True that. Well, you know, mine was actually supposed to be a flat grind, but it's got a slight hollow to it, which is neat. Makes it slicey, makes it sharp. What's up? Oh, that sounds good. At Ron Crow, I am having it on Hawaiian buns. Nice. But yeah, try it with the Chipotle mayo. It'll rock your world. McRanger, oh yeah, I definitely would. Maybe after I get my neck and back surgery, I can take a trip. I get a little hotel near you, Ron, and we can chill for a few days and flick some blades. Sounds good. Sounds good. I'm in the Reno, Nevada area, 30 miles east of Reno. So to be exact. Oh, Gonzo's got a great combination, and I think I missed it. Made some homemade chili and cornbread for oh. I make award in case this should surprise anybody. I make some award-winning chili. First time I made chili, I came in 3rd place in the chili cooking contest. That was in 1987, 88. And I've been improving it since. Gonzo's carrying an Ultratech Double Edge, Exo U, and a Ruger RXM today. Nice. Someday I'm gonna have to talk about pew pews. I haven't taken my pew pew out in almost a year. I'm a little bit behind. Normally we'd have boiled garlic potatoes and cheesy spetzel, but I gotta use up some things. I hear you. I hear you. Last time I was in the San Diego area, I was at oh Jesus, I can't remember that frickin' naval training base. Or actually, it was a Marine base. The big one, the huge one. That was a blast. I was a civilian in Civil Air Patrol. It was their Civil Air Patrol's equivalent of a they call it encampment. It's like their basic training. That's was neat. Fun. McRanger's gonna see about picking up some Chipotles. Don't forget, it's got to be in adobo. Gentleman of honor, Ron Crow. Okay, but does it have beans in it? Yes, I put beans in my chili. I didn't put beans in it for the longest time because I don't care for kidney beans much. But now I use black beans, pinto beans, cannellini beans, and some kidney beans. The grocery store chain around these parts, Safeway, has a organic canned version of these beans that are low in sodium, and I put those in my chili. And I use primarily short rib, diced short rib for the meat in my chili, diced bite size, and occasionally I even, I'm from Ohio, so I occasionally put my chili over spaghetti noodles. I gotta tell you, if you've never done it, you gotta try it. It's good stuff. Oh yeah, I love chili, but I like bison chili. Never had bison. Don't think I ever will, because it's not cow. Paul Mills, welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? I have a spot called the Pork Shop. It is very famous. It had pork a few times. They all have some fresh pork. Nice. How far to? Oh, okay. I'm not that far behind. No. Gentleman of Honor. No, I have not. He's asking if I participated in a mock TFR breach while in the Civil Air Patrol. No. At the time, I was the director of cadet programs, and I was, overseeing things. Actually, I was just a witness of the activity. I did get to eat the Marine Chow Hall for 7 days. That was interesting. Lots and lots and lots of carbs. Peach cobbler with every meal, even breakfast, and plenty of SOS for breakfast. Ron Dobbins asking, are you talking about Camp Pendleton? That's it. Yes, sir. Camp Pendleton. For some reason, I could never remember the name of the fort of Camp Pendleton. We actually stayed in the Quonset huts that were used to film the series Gomer Pyle USMC. Also, they were used to film Heartbreak Ridge with Clint Eastwood. Same Quonset huts. Kind of cool. That was a neat experience. I got to fly in a Marine helicopter. Me and 50 other people at the same time. I was on the last ride because, as being in charge and being the adult, I felt I needed to make sure that all the cadets got a ride first before I didn't want to take a seat that a cadet could. That was a cool flight experience. I was having, because at the time I was so big, I was having a hard time. Marines, they're generally big, but not big like I am. I was having a hard time with my harness, getting my harness buckled. By the time I got buckled in, I looked out the back, in the back tail of the helicopter, and it was some kind of Sea King. I forget what the model designator was, but the tail was down, and I'm looking out the back. All I could see was green. All I could see was the grass. We were damn near going up vertical. That was an experience. I didn't even know we left the ground. That was cool. Yeah, and the people in charge of those flights, they came over and presented me with some Marine Challenge coins, and unfortunately, I gave them to the encampment commander, who was supposed to give them to a cadet, and he kept the damn things for himself. A bitch. Kelly's Midbash says, gentleman of honor, very good. I make a big pot of it a couple times a year and make mine more of a kick than Skyline Gold Star makes theirs. Then again, I'm in Florida now and not in Ohio. Yeah, I've never had Skyline chili, but my version of chili on some spaghetti noodles with some sour cream and some guacamole. Oh, forget about it. All right, let me get back in there and I'll show y'all which Benchmade I won. Not to mention I get to see it for the first time. A brand new American, gotta get cleaned up. Be right back. Well, hurry back there, brand new American. Hopefully you'll get to see me with my sharp pointing thing. All right, I am back. Oh, we got to go through the swag first. Okay. Oh, nice. Zach's Ray Dry. That's for my collection. Same thing with this DSKFS. That'll go in my thing. Sticker, DSKFS sticker will go in the giveaway swag. More Zach stuff, Zach stickers. Benchmade sticker. And a Zach stuff iron-on patch. That's the swag. Now for the Benchmade. It's a bailout in the black box. Gentleman of Honor, DSKFS stands for Do Something Kind for Somebody. Words to live by. Do something kind for somebody. Or someone. In the box is a Benchmade guided own tool. Let me see how to open this. Pull it out. Not sure. I'm just gonna have to tear it open. And I say own, I mean honing tool. There we go. Nice. Okay. So it's got a nice let me stropping side. Just drop a knife. And then here's a honing rod. Oh, I like that. This is gonna stay here. What's funny is I just bought 2 new honing rods. Not knowing that was in the thing. I should have known because he showed it off. But here is the knife. Nice aluminum scale. Wow, this is much thinner than I thought it was going to be. Let me break out the micrometer. Get a measurement on the thickness of the knife. I have way too many things out right now. There we go. Change it to inches and 0 it. Try it again, 0. And let's measure the thickness of the handle. 0.40. So it's a thin thing. Obviously, X is lock. Snappy. Tonto grind. Acid wash. Now I got the the axis lock fully, and it's just barely dropping. So I'm gonna need to service this. I think I might do this on Monday as well. If I got time, I'll do both knives. Do no sharpening. But it's snappy, and this Magna cut blade. Wow. Now, for such an expensive knife, McRanger, yeah, the patches are awesome, Kelly. I was blown away. The N Valley DSKFS to me. Nice. Let me back up some. Let me, oh, Barbie, welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? Ron Dobbins says, I finally got to have some food, some good cannolis at a bakery I found not too far from me. Nice, and way down there in San Diego. Ah. Love me some cannolis. I just got my Zach stuff Gaw. That was a DFKS made by Broski and Valley. I love it. What'd you get? What'd you get, Mick Ranger? I forget. Barbie girl, what you carrying? What's in your pockets? Welcome to the nest. EDC for ADHD. Welcome to the nest. Hey, you know, I forget, and this is the first time I've mentioned it. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers. I am now currently trying to acquire some knives for the giveaway. Otherwise, I'll be giving away the knives I already got. I do have a Jimmy Crow coming. It should arrive Monday, and I don't know what type of knife it is. But that'll be part of the 500 giveaway. 500 subscriber giveaway. I am now at 422 or 3, something like that. So I'm getting close. I'm getting there. Let's see. Wyoming Avengers got distracted by somebody dropping something off. William Hornbustle. Okay, just finished installing new lowers with the air vents and glove boxes on a Street Glide. Nice. He says, not really sure what a Street Glide is. I know it's a Harley, but what a Street Glide actually looks like. That's what I mean. Mick Ranger says, now I'm just broken down old man. Yeah, aren't we all? Wow, that's snappy. But I need to clean this up, son. And there's a little bit of lock stick too. But what I was saying about the blade, that, let's see if you guys can see that. See that edge? Right there, see the edge of the Tanto? Look at this. On this side, look at how small the shiny part is, how big the shiny part is there compared to this side. You think for such an expensive knife, they would have got the sharpening right. Yes, and I know I could send this in to get it resharpened, but you know, that's not my style, especially since I love sharpening knives. So I will be giving this a nice sharpening sometime in the near future. And like I said, it's a Magna Cut blade. Nice. A little disappointing though. You think I would expect more from such an expensive knife. I don't know where this goes. Oh, no, I don't know where that goes. I'm gonna put my micrometer away. But that was a Zach stuff. Oh wow, I got a mess on my board. Well, Zach stuff members giveaway. Oh, geez, how far back did I go? Yeah, you'd think so. Yeah, I like the shape of the blade. There's no doubt about that. And this will not be. Wow. What are those fists and thumbs ups and waves floating around? Wow. That's a lot. I don't understand why they're still flying around though. There we go. Zach gave you his blimp. You know, he purposely did, when he showed this off on Sunday, he only deployed it like this far. Give me the honor of being the first one to fully deploy the knife. But it feels good in hand. It's got a short clip. Oh yeah, thanks, Mick. A huge flurry of smiley faces with hearts. Well, yeah, they SE Knife Monkey. Hey, welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? Look at that. That's fun, isn't it? Hey, Knife Fam, Nafaholics are back tonight. Come hang out. 10 Eastern time. I will, for sure. I was wondering about Nafaholics because, you know, I'd like to watch both you guys and G-Ball's live stream, but pay more attention to yours because you guys actually talk. Sorry, G-Ball, but more interesting stuff. I've never seen that before with the flowing emojis. Yeah, that's pretty neat, isn't it? I like it. It's neat. It's cool as shit. I can't wait till I can do memberships and I'll create some emojis and see those flying around. See a bunch of crows flying around the screen. That'd be neat. I'm currently working on a new logo. Well, I appreciate that, Gareth. I always seem to miss the Nafaholics. Oh, now we get to see some knives and swords flying around. Nice. And I have no idea what that face is that Mick Ranger emoji he put up. That little red thing that you see flying around right now. Greg bores you to sleep before they start. Shh. You know, G-Ball was in the chat. He could still be in the chat. You don't want to talk bad about the man. Yeah, okay. Just kidding. Love Greg. Yeah, so do I, but I refuse to call him Greg. Oh, thanks, Mick. You guys will see that in a second. Well, the lock stick on this is something fierce. But I'll service this on the vertical live stream on Monday, and we'll see if we can't fix that. We gotta get G busy, a pet monkey. Well, so he can fight it. So that's all my giveaways at the moment. The ones I won and the things I got in the mail. Pretty cool stuff. I usually don't get this much in a week. Let me put this stuff over with the rest of my stickers. Oh yeah. You know me, I like trying to collect swag. I'm Greg Gareth. Greg Vanderlip, welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? Now everybody's going nuts with the emojis. 2 Ron Dobbins. Wow. Let's see. It's 1.5 hours after the clock. In case y'all didn't know, I'm Pacific time here in the Reno, Nevada. But this zoning tool is pretty cool. Ooh, I bet you this knife could still cut paper towel. This Ventizo has a Ron edge on it. Oh, let me go to the better camera. Well, they're both the same, so let me. Look at that edge. There we go. This has been crow edged some time ago, and so I could use a little owning and maybe a little honing. So when you hone a knife, this goes with your kitchen knife, you need to get a ceramic hone, not a steel. Especially with the good steels these days. Maybe once upon a time. Ed Durbin, welcome to the nest. Edgards. What's in your pockets? I know you're always packing. Let me give this a little bit of an own. A stropping. This 9 micron. I'm gonna skip one. Go to 4 micron. Durbin. Holy crap! I think I might be late. Yeah, you missed all the fun pointy things I showed off. But they're all sitting right there. Oh, I put the knife away. Let me bring the knife back out. And you pull out the Optin. This thing's a beast. Satisfaction. Maddie, welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? Yeah, it's a shame you guys postponed that nugget eating contest and are talking about changing it from nuggets, because I would have beat everyone. I love me some chicken nuggets. Chicken McNuggets. Don't get me wrong, I like Wendy's McNuggets as well, but I actually like Wendy's honey mustard dipping sauce better than McDonald's honey mustard. But McDonald's nuggets are much better than Wendy's. I'm carrying this chicken wing. You know, if it would have been anybody else, I would think that you were just making things up. But you, Maddie, yeah, I believe you're carrying a chicken wing. I once rode a Greyhound bus from Tampa, Florida to San Francisco, and the only thing I ate in the 3 days was a Whopper, and that was at the bus station in Tampa. And then I had somebody toss me a drumstick, a Popeye's drumstick, somewhere about halfway. That's because I was traveling broke. Yeah, I ran out of food, ran out of cigarettes. That was the toughest part. I could deal without eating, but without food, but man, no smokes. That was a crying shame. We got stuck in a bus stop on this side of Phoenix. It was 115 degrees out. Bus stop had no air conditioning, and the bus broke down. So, yeah, had no way to buy water, no AC, no shade. We had to wait around 3 hours for a new bus. I didn't even realize I was owning the Benchmade. Bus rides are always very interesting. I've done that a couple times. Yeah, interesting, to say the least. Not comfortable though. This is the one I wanted to be owning. It's the Fatizo. Mick, Wendy's nuggets plus chocolate frosty is where it's at. Well, yeah, I'll give you the frosty bit. Oh, you know, this might not be paper towel cutty, but why don't we check? This is the Fatizo knife, which I haven't sharpened in a stone's age. I want some chicken wings now. I hear you. I hear you, Rick. And welcome to the nest, by the way. Yeah, nah, it's not paper towel cutty. But it's been forever. Needs a good sharpening. Well, you know, it can't cut paper towel. It's a little ragged, a little bit, but oh, that's on the perforation. That doesn't count. But not bad. Not bad for a knife that hasn't been sharpened in forever. Yeah, good homemade wings are the best. I'll tell you, I make this jalapeno sauce that I cook wings in is fantastic. It's essentially ground up fresh jalapenos, some Tabasco jalapeno sauce, and butter. That is the shizzle. I don't even know if that's quite the right way to use that word, but so I have a confession. I had left the knife show without buying a new knife, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. You probably feel empty. Your soul is missing something. That's how I would feel. Barbie girl, Wyoming. Wow, that's insane. Wait, did I miss something? Wyoming, that's insane. Wait, I missed it. Hang on. Wyoming, I was on a bus ride and it blew out a rear tire. Tried telling the bus driver it was loud and they ignored us until we stopped. The tire was gone. Nice. That sounds amazing, Ron Crow. I'm guessing you're talking about my wing sauce. I'll tell you, I used to, I mentioned earlier that I'm a Civil Air Patrol volunteer, Lieutenant Colonel, Director Cadet programs for a while. Anyways, I used to cook at some cadet activities, and I'd cook like 30 racks of ribs. Well, for those people that don't eat pork, I did chicken. And the chicken I would use were boneless, skinless chicken tenders, and sometimes boneless, skinless. The chicken tenders for those people that like white meat, and boneless, skinless thighs that you buy frozen from Costco. And I would marinate it in the Tabasco jalapeno butter sauce overnight, and then I would cook them up on the grill, and then put some fresh the fresh sauce on it and serve them up that way. We're talking about some good eats. Yes, you gotta have butter and the hot sauce, you betcha. Yeah, I think the original buffalo wing sauce was Frank's hot sauce, and 50% Frank's hot sauce and 50% butter. Brown sugar, welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? You gotta know. What you have for lunch? God, you're late. What you have for lunch? I got to know. What was the holdup? You over in Lutz? In whatchamacallit? Name's escaping me. Juvans. Who won, by the way? Who won the giveaway? Or is he still going on? Yeah, so I would cook for about 150 people. Usually on, the type of grills you see at parks. The big, deep brick grills that are so deep that you need like a couple 3 bags of 20-pound bags of charcoal briquettes that just get the heat hot enough to cook something at the grill level. Yeah, 3 or 4 or 5 of those for all the ribs. I used to get blisters from turning the ribs because I couldn't control the height, the temperature. So I would start at one end, flip the racks of ribs until I got to the other end, and then go walk back to the where I started and flip them, and flip. Cooked ribs for 150 people and make homemade baked beans, and then the chicken, the aforementioned chicken. McRanger says his trick with the butter, lemon, and a little fresh garlic and Frank's. You stole my secret wing recipe. Oh, that's funny. Frank's hot sauce. I'll tell you. You know, until I became worldly and joined the Air Force, yeah, I only had like two different kinds of hot sauce. We had Louisiana hot sauce, New York City, and it was, by the way, which was funny, Louisiana hot sauce, at least at the time, was actually made in Cleveland, Ohio. Go figure. and Frank's hot sauce. Those are the two hot sauces available. And Tabasco. I had never had Tabasco sauce until I joined the Air Force. Hot sauce, Frank's, and butter. I had a little yellow mustard or Dijon mustard sauce. Just a squirt. Nice. And I gotta tell you, it's a shame that, excuse me, Hooters is essentially a dying breed. Because I gotta tell you, I'm one of the few people that went to Hooters for the wings. And one time at a whatchamacallit, I think it was Moose or Elk Lodge. An Elk Lodge had a poker event as a fundraiser for our squadron, and it was a gambling thing. You pay X amount of money and you get X amount of play money, and then there was some blind auctions, and some guy won the auction for all you can eat wings at Hooters, and he was a former Marine who gave the win to a Marine buddy of mine, one of my senior members. Anyways, and that was for like 15 people. So a bunch of us, a couple of active duty Army people, some Army Reserve, Air Force Reserve, and we're all sitting at Hooters. We get there at 11 a.m. on a Sunday. We got to watch all the football games, and we were there till 7 o'clock at night. We had a pile of bones you wouldn't believe. Of course, they made their money from us from pitchers and pitchers and pitchers of beer, but it's flashing at me because I did this, with my hands, and it signaled that it needs to be terrain following. Anyways, yeah, that was a lot of wings. I love me some Hooters. Let me move back in the chat, because I think I missed something when talking about wings. I'm not kidding, that was my secret recipe, but I would add fresh roasted garlic too. Nice. I think I actually read that already. I'm gonna have my girlfriend, whatever we have for dinner. Oh, yeah, because I got some wings, some buffalo wings from Costco the other day. I have some wings and some pizza, leftover pizza. Until the wing craze hit, and now wings are like $3 a wing. I know. So after I got out of Air Force, I got a job working at a company called Vittonio. Vittonio used to make the best waffle irons on the market. They made Belgian waffle irons. While I was working there, they actually got the contract to make Mickey Mouse head waffle irons, Belgian waffle irons. Anyways, so I packed the waffle irons, and the girls, and I call them the girls because they're a bunch of women, they were the assemblers. They used the pneumatic nut drivers to drive in the metal sheet metal screws, and they would actually assemble the waffle irons. And way in the back in the metal shop were these guys that I don't know. Anyways, so I was the only guy that worked up front. So I'd be packing these 12 irons, and well, me and the girls, me and 3 or 4 girls, we worked swing shift. So we started like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, get off work around 11. We would leave work on a Wednesday and go to a local bar called Beanie's, and Beanie's on Wednesday. And the reason we go on Wednesday is they had 10-cent wing night. So it was 10 cents per wing. And of course, it was all to drive alcohol consumption, you know, because you made more money on alcohol than you did on the wings. But boy, that was good. Oh, $5 an hour. Let's see, just the wings, y'all. And if Maddie is still in the house, sorry we're not talking about hot dogs, but you know, sometimes we got to talk about other foods. All right, fellow nestmates, got to go do chores. Smash that like button. Thank you very much, Greg. We'll see you on the flip side. Yeah. Thanks for coming in. This and that. This is the helmet. I mean, you can ask for a flip your knife. I need to do a flipper delete though. Although I do like the extra deployment method. 90% of the time, it's thumb hole. And I can even do it left-handed now. Gentleman Honor says, last time I had a shot at a bar, it was $11 after tip. Can buy a bottle of whiskey for 3 shots. Yeah, I get a 1.5 liters of bullet bourbon for $30. So that's like, yeah, three shots, and I got a 1.5 liters of whiskey. But the thing about it is, you're not paying for you're not really paying for the whiskey, for the alcohol. You're paying for the atmosphere, and you know, other people to party with and have fun. And I only drink at home. I only drink medicinally. Speaking of which, I need to order a refill. Hang on. Don't worry, that was mostly ice water. But I think you got a refill gonna be coming. Hope you're tipping your waitress well. Yes, I do. Just kidding. She gets shortchanged, so to speak. Anyways, yeah. Now, when I go now here in Fernley, Nevada, if I go to have some atmosphere, it's at a local brewery. Thank you. Just a quarter. Some ice too, please. Anyways, so. Anybody got any new knives lately? Wow, that's loud, isn't it? That's like, you know, I gotta tell you, the thing that sucks about Kaiser's website is whoever takes the frickin' knife pictures, because when you see the pictures of the knives, to me, they don't look like shapes that I want to buy. until I actually see somebody on a live stream or something and actually see what the knife looks like. Because this is what, look at the version you see right here. See that? Or actually, better yet, let me move this here and let's go there. Okay. You can see more close up. See, with the tip down like that, to me, that looks like it's got this odd shape and it's not quite, you know, there's the blade much shorter than the handle. It didn't look like a knife I wanted until I actually saw one on a live stream and seen it in somebody's hand, and thank you. And the proportions are so much better. You've only been to a couple bars, not your favorite place? Well, Clint, my whole drinking age started in the Air Force, and it was nothing but a party trying to, you know, when you're at a military base and you're single and you're young, nothing is not a whole lot to do on an Air Force base. I mean, you know, of all the bases, the nicest bases are the Air Force bases. They're actually more, you know, built around the care and comfort of the people that live there, unlike the other militaries. But not a whole lot to do. And at the Airmen's Club at Shepherd Air Force Base in Texas, Wichita Falls, Texas, was the second, when the drinking age was 18, it was the second largest seller of alcohol in the state of Texas. The next largest was Gillies Bar, that was brought to fame by Urban Cowboy, I believe the name of the movie was. Anyways, yeah, the Shepherd Air Force Base Airmen's Club, second largest seller of alcohol in the big state of Texas. William Hornbustle, what's that? A Navy guy gave you a badass spoon and the center spins? I don't know what that means. Oh, let me. For some reason, the OBS chat doesn't behave with the mouse. I've only been to a couple bars. Okay, yeah, it's fidgety, but I don't know how good it will be at my job. What are we talking about, Gonzo? Yeah, sorry about this. I'm pulling a Venture 50. I like Buffalo Wild Wings over Hooters. Not me. But that's not. I'm not going to knock Buffalo Wild Wings. I love Buffalo Wild Wings. But they have all these flavors and shit. You know, I just want to order a freaking big plate of wings and be done with it. I might even start off, Hooters, I might even start off with a dozen oysters. They get great oysters served on a bed of crushed ice. Yummy. Anyways, I've only been to a couple bars. I read that. Always got new knives, a Bowie Pyrite Gold blade, and a Ned Foss Cougar. You know, I need to get a Cougar. Hang on. Let me figure out where I've put my knives. Sorry. Here they are. Heaviest case. of course. I have a couple of Ned Fosses, but the only one I have out to be able to play with is the Beast. Let me break that out. Oh, here it is, I think. Yeah. I need to get the Cougar. But here's the Beast. Look at that. Oh. Yeah. Hey, it's too big for the screen. There we go. Here's the Beast. Let me measure this out. All right, from tip to tail, it is 9¼ inches. The blade length is 4 inches exactly. Cutting edge is 3 3/4. Oops. No. 3 7/8. Yeah. That. My son bought me this. And at first, I thought, what the hell did you buy me? But I love this knife. You know, it's a big ass blade. Yeah, it's D2 steel. Let me show you how much this weighs. Holy crap, it's heavy. But I love this knife. I wish it would start out in grams. 8.28 ounces. So it's about the weight of the brass, no, the copper Hauser K. Not the same weight, but and when that blade swings out there, the only thing that sucks about the knife is it's flipper only. But I'm currently weeding through all my flipper only knives. I'm gonna be giving them away or selling them or whatever. It's selling them if they're got worth. Well, most of them I've actually sharpened and stuff. But anyways, I'm gonna get rid of most of my flipper only knives, unless they have personal reason to hang on them. And besides the personal reason, man, when this blade swings out, you could feel it because it's heavy. It's got these fat ass steel liners. Nice G10. The clip you can barely feel. It's flat. It doesn't sit in the pocket very well because it's not real good with thick fabrics, and it's definitely not deep carried. Not that it matters. At least it gives you something to pull out. And it sits heavy in the pocket. It is flat, but man, when that blade swings out there, you feel it. It you know you got some steel. You know, it's kind of like a. Now, as much as I like the Buster FG, the spring is just too strong, and it's not very snappy with the thumb stud. But compare and weight. Now this blade's about 0.25 longer. It weighs, let me see, 6.49 as opposed to 8. So it's about 2 ounces lighter. I mean, you know, it's neat. I like it because of the blade length, and you know, when properly tuned, it kind of sucks the blade in. But I need to really lighten the spring up. Man, it kills my finger to actuate. I don't know if it's all FGs, Buster FGs, but that spring, it just kills my finger to deactivate it. I don't own a Civivi FG, Vision FG, but I hope the spring isn't this tight. Jeez. But this takes no effort to pop out. And when it swings out, you know you're swinging out some steel. you know you got a knife. They have a folding fillet coming out soon, I believe. Aries, who does? Civivi or Ned Foss? I guess it's Civivi. Oh, by the way, Aries, welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? Have you ever carried this? I was actually thinking about giving it away, and somebody told me, reminded me what this was that I can't remember. This is my first fixed blade. And Civivi. Nice. This is my first fixed blade. I won this on from G-Ball, and it's cool. I love me a sheep's foot, so that's perfect. But yeah, I was actually thinking about giving this knife away. Using it as a giveaway, because like I said, this is my only fixed blade. Well, not my only. I have a little dinky thing, which is a Civivi Elementum mini Elementum fixed blade. About this big, which gave me a nasty cut, by the way. But look at this. For all you that weren't here earlier, listen to this. Hear that? And you fixed blade people always show this shit and know all this stuff, but this is new to me. Okay, just the sound of that going in. That's a nice click. And oh, no rattle. Oh, wait. Oh, you can't see me. There we go. Hello. Anyways, that's new to me. And wait for it. I need to get me some scout straps, because I want to carry it scout style. And this knife will determine whether I actually start getting fixed blades. And if I start getting fixed blades, I can see a Aries EDC Crow in my I could do that, but the problem is that I don't have much handle here, so I can't really get a good purchase. But if I use my thumb like this, well, I can't, because it's too tight, so I have to do this. But yeah, it's the handle's a little too tight, and I believe this was donated to G-Ball from by who was it? Lit Off Pete. He waxed the micarta, which gives it a little slipperiness. I mean, it makes the micarta look better, but it's kind of slick to hold on to. Well, yeah, nobody's gonna see it. Whoa. That was fun. I have to go get that sooner or later. But yeah, my first fixed blade. So if I end up liking fixed blades, I will I can see an Aries fixed blade in my future. Preferably, obviously, my namesake, the Crow. Jesus Christ, that Crow was nice. I think it was an extra large. The Crow would be a bit for EDC. That makes it, that's the large one. Yeah, but I plan on carrying it scout style at the small of my back. I wear these big heavy, not heavy, but these big Hawaiian shirts, so it would be easy to hide. But anyways, I still like the blade shape. And that is correct. There is no giveaway today. In case, I don't know who would ask, but I mean, I could probably be talked into one, but hang on, somebody's texting me. Are you gonna ban me, William? somebody blabbed on you. Hey Ron, wait. Hey Ron, what? Hold on. Wow, man, my mouse is being very, very finicky, flashing around. All right, I love, let's see, William Hornbus. Hey Ron, got some guests coming over. Are you doing a gala, or am I gonna let them change the TV channel? No, I am not doing a giveaway. At least I'm not planning on one. I'm actually 15 minutes beyond my time. I guess loot's just started, or he's getting close to starting. Not absolutely sure. Yeah, I wasn't planning on doing a giveaway. My next giveaway is at 500. I don't know why I did this for 500, because that's kind of weird. It should be 500 subscribers. You know, I probably only have about 20-30 knives left for giveaways, so I gotta slow down. Yeah, and the one of the giveaways I've gotten we'll be getting a Jimmy Crow knife, or at least the modded knife. It's in the mail. Should get here Monday, which will be one of the giveaway knives. I'm hoping to get a couple more donations. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to go into my primary stash, my knives, because I want the 500 subscriber giveaway to be special. Because, you know, you guys know I do giveaways a couple times a month, 2-3 knives, because I just have a blast doing it. But anyways, that's the plan. The chat seems to have gone away. I'm only here for the dad jokes. I don't do dad jokes. I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, let's see. McRanger's asking, see the blade on the bailout. And if I can find it. Here it is. Here you go. Let me, I should be able to show it better this way. And show it this way. Oh, that was kind of bizarre. There we go. How's that? We cool, Make Ranger? Why did the deer go to the dentist? It had buck teeth. Okay. Who's here for the dad jokes? Oh, that's bad, Nick. Kane Miranda says, I don't know any local knife fans. Me neither. But I just found out, get this. So, I'm gonna have to contact him this week. But I was watching Dan Kenman's live, and I actually heard him say this the other week. He's got a fixed blade from a maker in Reno, Nevada. Now, I thought I misheard him. I didn't hear the whole thing, and you know, happens I'm driving, so I can't. It's hard to, you know, pay full attention. But so yesterday when he mentioned it, I wasn't driving. I think it was around lunchtime. I was listening to some YouTube, and he mentioned about it, and so I clarified, you know, make sure that I heard him right. And he told me the name of the company, and so we have a custom knife maker in Reno, Nevada. So I'm going to contact him and see if we can talk knives, and see if I can do some hand sharpening for him, because he does do belt sharpening or machine sharpening for knives. And since I love to sharpen with my PS Prof, I'm going to see what could be done. But either way, doesn't matter. I'll get to actually meet somebody who likes knives. Period. What do you call a pony with a sore throat? A little horse. I didn't even have to read that. That one I knew. Being a dad, I guess. How much does it cost Santa to park his sleigh? $1.50? I don't know. I have no idea. Live down the street from TRM. Lived down the street from TRM, but couldn't ever afford one. No, but you know what? You could go and meet the folks. I mean, I can't afford knives. The knives I have, I essentially spent my retirement on. Go figure. But anyway, ow. Okay. No blood. At least not yet. The wingspan, sometimes the liner lock kind of sticks, and when I overcome it, it tends to slam into my thumb. And it's not as drop shutty. I mean, I managed to tune this quite a bit. It came with a very tight detent, so I had to adjust the detent. Definitely needed the bearings cleaned, but because when I first got it, it couldn't do that. It was not hydraulic. But look at that. See, I have to shake it to get it started, but let me hang on. Oh, I'll take you with me. Why do crabs never volunteer? I don't, because they're shellfish. Oh, Jesus. Let me, Ron, I am bleeding. Go figure. Ron, I got, oh no, I'm behind on the chat there. Actually, I'm behind on the live stream. The crow, why is it so far behind the chat? Hang on. There we go. That guy's just, he's here all week. Yeah, tip the waitresses and the bar staff. Mick Ranger, I somehow doubt you're done. Oh, wait a second. I missed the joke. Hang on. Oh yeah. How much does it cost Santa to park his sleigh? Nothing, it's on the house. I actually like that one. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. then get my mini mill tool and show you some hydraulic action. Oh, I gotta say, well, let's see, I've been talking for 2.5 hours. I probably get another half hour in me. And by the way, just as a reminder, I'm doing a vertical live stream on Monday. I will be servicing that Lopton and the Benchmade. The Benchmade's going to be a trip. You guys get to see me probably swear a lot because I hate dealing with axis locks or slash bar locks or whatever you want to call them. They just lining everything up without having that stupid pivot tool that Benchmade has or came up with, or somebody came up with. Yeah, that's a pain in the ass, but I'm going to be taking it apart and cleaning it. I think it just needs some cleaning and maybe a little detent adjustment, but I won't adjust. I never adjust the detent. Oh, actually, no, since bar lock, it won't have a detent. But on knives that have detent balls, I never adjust the detent without servicing the knife first. So I'll clean it, clean the bearings, relube everything, and put it back together and adjust it and see if it needs further adjustment. Same thing with skiff replacement. I've bought some skiffs for some knives because I thought I might need them. And yeah, no, I have not put a pair of skiffs in a knife that helped in any way. I did put a pair of skiffs in my Manganese Kymano, and that made it too drop shutty. I mean, it just felt like a frickin' guillotine, and who needs that in a knife? I mean, yeah, I get enough cut knuckles as this. So I took them back out, and now my Kymano is hydraulic. Let's see. I was in my mind's eye again, so I missed the chat. See, I thought you said you were done, Mick. Hey Miranda, I have the smallest bit of detent lash on my Neutron 2. I don't know if I should message them or just deal with it. Still love the knife. If it was me, I would probably try to deal with it. Message them also, but deal with it. And if you fix it, then tell them, hey, no, my bad. I managed to adjust detent. That's what I would do. Actually, I probably wouldn't even message them. I'd probably try to fix it myself, and then if I couldn't fix it, then I'd give them a contact. Okay, one more. What did the bison say to his son when he left the ranch? Bison. That one was easy. You telegraphed that. You should have said, what did the buffalo say when the bison, well, what did the buffalo say to his son when he left the ranch? Bye, son. See, now you're not telegraphing it. Somebody could maybe guess, but they might not know where you're coming from. But if you say, what did the bison say? Duh. Thank you, Wyoming. Thank you, Sheila, for posting that link. I'm assuming that's mine. And yes, please subscribe and hit the notifications and the like button. I would appreciate it. And make a comment. I answer all my comments. Hope most likely within the next day or two, whenever I get notifications that I have a comment. YouTube is pretty bad about notifications. Yeah, crossbar locks, they are the most, finicky. Although the button locks suck. They're just mushy. Detent suck. I don't care for them much at all. Gareth HB, I made my own tool to do my benchmade. You know, I thought about doing that, and you know, I might eventually get some 5mm, 6mm bar stock and do that. But in the meantime, I did try, you know, the whole rolling up a paper real thin to fit in the hole and push it out with the pivot screw, and that kind of worked, but it's just easier just to deal with it. Hey, K Miranda, you should for sure message them. Yes, you probably should. Okay, back to the grind. TRM should run flawless. That's what you're paying for, and I'm sure it will help you with that. Yeah, anyone would think the same thing with the Benchmade, but you know, I am not going to send it in. It's uneven blade sharpening. That's something I could easily fix, and you know, I'd like to sharpen knives. I don't know how long this Benchmade is going to stay with me, but there we are. Where'd you go, Ron? I'm starting at this corner, staring at this corner at the monitor. Sorry, I left you on a bad thing. I need to go have a cigarette. But you already know that. I think that's behind on the chat. Yeah, I'm gentleman honor. I went out. I was talking to you from outside the garage. I was feeding my habit. I don't smoke in the house. Haven't since late 80s, early 90s. Hey, Bobby, waiting on a haircut. How about you? In case you can't tell, I cut my own hair. And Colleen cuts the back of my head. Mind of Milton. Welcome to the nest. Better late than never. I should have been off a half hour ago. But what are you carrying? What's in your pockets? Let me show you what you missed. Go here. There we go. But that's better view. These are the knives I showed off today. You don't need to see my phone. Put that over to the side. By the way, I just ordered a new phone because my current phone, which is a Samsung Z Fold 5, yesterday, before I left work, got down to 20% power. And even though I had it plugged in on my whole trip home, which takes 45 minutes to an hour, by the time I got home, it was at 6% power. I plugged it into the charger, and it never got above 10%. And it was getting hot. That's the thing. Main reason why I need to get a new phone is because the battery gets hot while charging. It doesn't get hot while I'm normally charging at home for some reason, but when I charge in the car or charge at work, even though it's the same charger, same type of charger, which is a Samsung fast charger, it gets hot. And when I'm in the car, I sometimes have to have it on the AC vent to cool the damn thing off. Otherwise, it shuts off YouTube because it can only handle one thing at a time. So I just ordered a new phone. This is a Samsung Z7, and hopefully it'll get here before my phone dies. Let's see. Mighty Mountain's carrying a Spyderco Native 5 in the pocket. Nice. With what's the blade steel on that knife? Oh, let's see. Yeah, what's the blade steel on that knife? I want the 15V Native for the collection. Mine is starting to do that. What, your phone? Yeah, that sucks. Especially with how expensive these things are. Even with the trade-in, it's damn expensive. Ran a great choice. I have the S90V version, and I beat it up. Oh, the Native, I'm guessing. Hey, Sheila, you're number 2. I just noticed. I don't know if I would brag about that, but yeah. Anyway, so we're having fun. You know, sometimes I'll have a knife sitting on my dresser, and when I get ready for bed, I have to pick up the knife and flick it a couple times just to get a couple more flicks. This is how addicted I am to these things. Just so I can, you know, feel the snap. Oh, I forgot. Hang on. I forgot I was gonna. The main reason why I got up last time was to get my mini Multitool. Yeah, maybe. Ow. Nothing like stubbing your toe. So, let me change the perspective. All right, so I showed you guys this last week, but so look how snappy it. Oh, always on camera. Wow. Wow, what the hell? Ow. And there we go. How snappy that is. Mind you, the whole problem was me, not the knife. How snappy that is, but watch. Break the detent, get the knife, do this. I got it. No shaking involved. I just have to let gravity take its course. And then that's the mini Multitool, and then this is my Veritas, which is a G10, which kind of looks like it's carbon fiber. Oh, there, better light. It looks like it's carbon fiber, but it's G10. And it comes with a silver pivot, square pivot on it when it's delivered, but they give you the gold one in the box, which is kind of cool. But yeah, how snappy that is. Hear that. And then this is not as drop shutty. It's been a while since I've had this thing apart, but they're very close. I gotta shake it a little bit, but that's what I love in a knife. That happens to me and end up redoing the video. You know, I'll show it off unless I'm doing a short, and then because all I'm doing is flipping the knife. If I flub the short, I'll generally redo it. Yes, the Veritas is so good. I need to get a premium Veritas, but it keeps on getting put back on the back burner because all these other great knives are coming out. You know, need to save up and get a underhead. I so want that knife. And I forget the name of the knife, but it was a Munko design. I think it's a handsept. I'm not absolutely sure. I don't remember, but I need to get that. And one of these days I'll get a Mallory. But yeah, I don't have a problem. Nah, I don't have a problem. I don't know how many of y'all are in here. For some reason, it doesn't tell me. Let me look at the YouTube. Says I got 9 thumbs ups, 9 likes, 32 watching the stream. That's not bad. Oh, I already put a link for the Wallopton and the Tiger's Patch booklet in the description. Well, who knew? I could be that efficient. Wyoming Adventures, did you see what I seed? What did you seed, Gareth? Wait, I was doing it. I was thinking you and Kathleen would like it. You got 28 thumbs ups. It's not too bad, but I think with the number of views, the number of people in here, what is up with that? I always wondered about that. I'll get to it. My next knife is Terry's design. Which design, Gareth? Sorry, I'm trying to catch up. Oh man, I'm just hanging with my grandsons. Nice. I have no grandkids yet. I don't know if I'm ready. Christopher calls me Grandpa. Grandpa Ron. Am I? Am I frozen? I'm showing I'm still good. Oh, I am. Huh. I don't know why I'm freezing. I'm seeing it live on my computer, and I don't know what that's about. I'm not freezing on my software, so it must be a YouTube internet thing. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, so Christopher and his sister called me Grandpa Ron, which is kind of cool. It's neat. See the little ones looking up to you like that. Kind of new to me. Gotta tell you, I love it. Love the Milton. Man, I wish I could give you all y'all that don't have a Milton or never flicked a Milton, because it's like I don't know why everybody doesn't have one, especially the budget ones or the inexpensive ones. I hate the word budget because it has such a negative context in our community. People poo-poo. Let me get fully in the camera. Budget knives. And I really dislike that. Me, a $20 knife is as fun to play with as a, where is it? $350 knife. Actually, sometimes better, because I gotta tell you, for such an expensive knife. That should just fall down. It just should. And I know it just needs to be cleaned and blah 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 blah. You know what? I'm going to. I do have some KPL. Let me squirt some in here just for now, just for kicks. See what happens. Oh, I'm still freezing up. No, I'm moving there. Okay. I don't know. Oh, rock stick. That's no good. Yeah, this knife needs to be serviced bad. So I'll be doing this on Monday. I might start off with this knife because this might be the whole live stream. You get to see me fiddle with a bar lock or a crossbar lock. But yeah, that bugs me that a $350 knife doesn't have perfect action. Where you get a, whoa, $40, $50 knife, and it's perfect from the get-go, you know? You know, I'm gonna wind this thing down because the chat, I don't know if the chat's freezing or if you guys are still in here talking. Yeah, Henry G, well, Wyoming says sounds good, but that was 2 minutes ago, so, and the budget is about all I can afford. Well, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, it's, I have knives going from, right now, this is my most expensive knife, and I didn't buy this. Until then, my most expensive knife is the Kymano, which I bought on time. And then my Grail Multitool. Other than that, it's mostly budgets, and I love them. I mean, look. Oh, good. Okay, for some reason, well, for a little bit there, no chat. Nobody was chatting, so it's hard to know if anybody's in here. Loot is just starting up, but you're sounding and looking good, looking okay right now. Thank you, Kathleen. Yeah, I'll probably give it another 10-15 minutes or whatever, and then I can join Loot's live stream. Watch him fiddle with some CAD. Joe Amaro, welcome to the nest. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and like and subscribe. But in the meantime, enjoy what's in your pockets. What are you carrying? Oh, and a premium TISUR K. When you say premium TISUR K, what are the scales? What's the knife steel? I got to know. I love me some Kaiser. So, and I have 2 TISUR Ks. I have the brass handled scales, and I also have an Ultim. And I've waited for that Ultim to go on sale, and finally the price got too good for me, and I had to buy it. Unfortunately, I also discontinued, but Matt Maurer, welcome to the nest, by the way. It's just slow because it's a Saturday night. I have allowed in budget is about all I can afford to. I enjoy everything from my Ozark Rail to my Romet Woodpecker. Nice. I'll tell you, everybody should recognize this knife. This is Ozark. You see how snappy the $350 Benchmade is. Look at this. This is right out of the box, essentially. See how snappy that is? Look at this. Watch this. I'll disengage it. Benchmade doesn't do this. This is a $10 knife. This now I did sharpen this knife. This looks like it has a 14 degree edge. Let me look at this one. No, this, okay, that's the factory one. This is the 14 degree edge. See it shine. Anyways, never took this knife apart. This is the, no, that was this one here was the 17, and this is the 14. And I can guarantee you, now I haven't used this knife. But watch this, Ozark Rail knife. Oh, you couldn't see that. Let's try that. Okay. I'll show you again. Now watch this. Now, right here is the perforation right here, but oh, that's bad. Okay, so it needs to be stropped, but oh, you know what? I can do this. Let me hone it a little bit, give it a couple strokes. There we go. Now let's try this. This is where all my paper towels go. Oh, you know, I need to find a way to immobilize this. See that? $10 knife. Usually do a 20 or 17. You know, the only time I ever do a 20 degree angle is if I know it's going to be a worker for sure. If I know it's going to be going through some tough times, cut through a lot of stuff, and 15 degrees. I do that for my German steel kitchen knives. I don't know if you saw me sharpen the Dalstrong. See, this one's waiting for me to sharpen, but Dalstrong sharpens their knives according to the information on Amazon. They say they sharpen their knives to 8 degrees, 12 degrees. 12 degrees on one side, 8 degrees the other. I ain't got time for that, so I sharpen at 10 degrees to split the difference. Ron, I love that Kaiser fixed blade. What, this one right here? Me too. I was, like I said, I was planning on giving it away. The jury's still out, but I'm gonna think about that. It still might end up as a giveaway. It's my only fixed blade other than my mini Elementum, but we'll see. Yeah, 20 on my hunting knives. Well, that's a different story. I can understand that because it's those are workers and hunting knives. I don't own a hunting knife. Never been hunting in my life. Never planned on going hunting, but I can understand. And I have nothing against hunting. Big Bird, welcome to the nest. Better late than never. Just showing off some knives. Some new knives that came in this week. I see you got the Voss out. Yes. Had to. Let's talk about big knives. And this is a weighty beast. And then, of course, here's the Buster FG. Slightly larger in stature, but definitely lighter for sure. About 1/4 inch smaller blade. The Ned Voss is definitely easier, funner to flick out than this knife. It's definitely easier on the finger. This spring is intense. It's never too late. And Wyoming, thing about Kaiser knives is they go on sale a lot. Okay, what are you gonna tell? Who are you gonna tell tomorrow on your live? Gareth. Oops. Yeah, that's all I need is oh, you can't see it that much, but that's what I did in my hand at work. See this right here? It was purple yesterday. And see that right there and that right there? I actually bled from that. And I didn't realize that I had damaged my hand until after I was done, and I looked at my hand and I saw the blood. But that's a work injury. Just I had to get my hand in to partially remove I had a cable that I couldn't quite get out of a cable holder, and I had to get my hand in there, and was a little too small for my hand, so I turned my hand around and stuff like that. I got abraded a little bit and a little beat up, and it doesn't hurt much. I can feel it was lightly bruised, but now I don't even know why I brought that up. Anyways, yeah. What degree does everyone sharpen their knives? Oh, that's old info, and I've been talking about that. I sharpened my son's work knife, or his heavy-duty knife. It's actually essentially a gas station D2. No, I don't even know what the type of steel is that I gave him. It's a beater, definitely a beater of a knife. The steel's hard enough. I sharpened that at 20 degrees. But mainly my folders get a 14 degree, unless I know I'm going to work it harder, and then I'll get a 17 degree. As I mentioned on my Japanese/Chinese chef's knives get a 10-degree edge, and my German ones get a 17. And my German ones, I only have 2, and they're Henkels. Schilling Henkels, I think is what the full name is, which has got German steel on it, and they get a 17-degree. I have a Ned Foss slingshot Tanto knife. Nice. There's a bunch of Ned Fosses I need to get. So this is the beast. I need to get the forget what it's called. I have another one that's needs to be unboxed over here somewhere. Actually, let me look. Oops. I'm not sure where it's at. They like their big boxes. Yeah, I'm still here. And no, that's CJRB. It's a Ventizo. Oh, it's a Lothar. Oh yeah, well, Lothar, which is a, I believe they're related. It's a Lothar pocket knife. I'm not sure what model that is. But yeah, I need to get another Ned Foss, or 2 or 3 or 4. I have a list of knives on my shopping list on Amazon. Oh, probably about 2,000 knives in it, 3,000 knives in it. This knife that I was, Ron Crow, is your chat on live or top chat? Top chat. Am I missing something? For the OBS, I have no idea. I don't have any control over that. I think it's all the same. Hang on. Oh. Live chat now. Did I miss something? Hi, Colleen, if you're watching. She normally is, unless she falls, unless I put her to sleep. I thought I will just tell her tomorrow on my live. Yeah, who? You're gonna tell who? Gareth, I missed it. Because I see nothing going up. I see nothing. That's all right. I don't care. I'll figure it out. That's why you keep missing what I ask. Well, what did you ask? I don't see it. Is your chat on? Yeah. Well, I saw that. Yeah. I will just tell her on my live tomorrow. How's it, Kevin Smith and Knives? Oh, I missed that. Hey, Kevin Smith and Knives. That was a long time ago. That was 15 minutes ago. Welcome to the nest. I have to push close my bug out. Yeah. What the hell's up with that? But I don't show anything that I missed from you, Gareth. What are you asking? I am going to watch your live tomorrow, that's for sure, right after TCAL, I believe. And I get up, you know, TCAL starts at 7 a.m. for me. So I have to get up early. Yeah, Gareth is going live with Jimmy Crow. I think they're supposed to be doing some mods together. Well, kind of. If together when you say, you know, Gareth is in South Africa, Jimmy is in Indiana. I believe that's where he lives, in Indiana. At least that's where my Jimmy Crow knife is coming from. Let's see. Livestream Monday. Yeah, thank you, Sheila. Wyoming Adventures. I appreciate it. Gareth, HB. A question and answer on modding. Nice. I've definitely asked my share of questions of Jimmy whenever he shows an interesting thing that he's done that I find interesting anyways on Instagram, and I will private message him and say, hey, how the hell did you do that? Because I plan on modding some knives. I do have the acid. I do have a way to stone wash. So that's cool. I just need the time to do it. As soon as right now, most of what's taking up most of my time is redesigning my logo. Me and AI. That AI just loves to screw with me. But this has better action than a knife 100 times more expensive. Go figure. Or actually not 130 times. Just go figure. Although it could use some lube. Can you hear it? Oh yeah, they actually not lube. They could use better bearings because you can hear it. Hear it now? Yes, you do. But when you say you need to do stickers, you mean you have to design the stickers, or you have to, I don't know, print them? Oh, well, Wyoming, get with your AI of choice and just ask him, hey, can you create a sticker for me? This is what I want. And I'll tell you, AI is stupid, so you have to ask 50 million different ways to get the results you want. And sometimes you have to start over and over and over and over again, which I've been fighting with. Yeah, that's it can be tedious. So that's the yellow, the orange Ozark Rail, but here's the white one. This actually has better sounding action, at least as far as the fall, but it still has better action than a $350 knife. Man, that is thin. I never thought that it would be so thin. Well, Sheila, I'll be doing some giveaways, obviously, with the giving away some Ozark trails or trails. I tend to want to give these away as extra bonuses, or with my sharpening, not my sharpening, but my knife maintenance kits that I give away, which there will be one in my 500 sub giveaway if I ever make it there. Yeah, I'm having a hard time holding out for that, but as you know me, I love to do giveaways. All right, gentle people, I think it's time to wrap this up and join Lieutenant Tex, Mark Perez, at his live. So we'll see you Monday. Salute to you. Keep your blade sharp and your wood hard. Thank y'all. Thank you, Sheila, Wyoming. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good night, good evening. I'll see you on Juvan's later tonight, or G-Balls, Navaholics, Lieutenant Texas. Good night, Dana. Dana, I didn't know you were in. Welcome to us. See ya.